breaking and ongoing story from BBC News article that's being updated every few minutes. About 200 homes evacuated in Derby as police arrest 2 people on suspicion of explosives offences. About 50 families have sought refuge at the Pakistan Community Centre in Derby. One of the evacuated residents said it had been pretty frustrating waiting for information about where he would spend the night. Residents in the evacuated area have been collecting their belongings and pets as they face a night away from their homes. Derby City Council is on site to help residents and is assisting police and emergency services. One of those evacuated said it's been a less than perfect afternoon. Superintendent Becky Webster reassured residents that the evacuations were a precaution to ensure the safety of those in the area. Derbyshire police say 2 people have been arrested on suspicion of explosives offences, but says it's not being investigated as a terrorism incident. A short while ago, a controlled explosion was carried out after police warned residents they may hear a bang. The evacuation zone was put in place after officers evacuated a warrant based on intelligence about materials at the address, the force said. Well, firstly, I'd like to say many people were probably quick to jump to conclusions about is it people from this community, this religion, that race, and whatever else. Like often they do, and they shouldn't be doing. But as you can see, if you're on the website and you heard that 50 families have sought refuge at the Pakistan Community Centre in Derby. So I don't know how they sought refuge, but I'm assuming the premises was made available for people affected to shelter in, and people like to say certain things about not just the Pakistani community, but many different communities. But in times like this, we see which communities are helping, and it's something positive to see. And this is something that we often see different communities, whether it's Pakistani communities, in terms of ethnicity, Pakistani, Indian, whether there's religion, you got mosques, Muslims, Sikh places. Other times we see Christians open their worship places during these kind of events, unfortunate events, and it shows you that when it matters, people come together, and people like to forget these things. Many of these people, maybe, I'm not saying they are, but potentially people could be having certain views about certain people, and then now they are being helped and being able to stay at this place. And if they have views, these types of views, will they still have those views? And it shows you some people, they like to paint people from certain communities in a certain way, and it's not the case. And of course, nobody said it's people from certain communities, but I'm saying people have said in the past, and maybe they are now, but that's why I'm highlighting this particular part. And I haven't come across who the suspects are to tell you if it's from this community or that community or whatever, but it doesn't matter which community it's from, whoever it is, it's not that's behind it should be dealt with accordingly, regardless of which race, which ethnicity, religion, whatever else. And hopefully we can get an investigation quickly to find out and to stop things like this from happening in the future, and also deal with those responsible in the right manner.